Quickly, before the video starts, if you would like to skip to the returns part of the video, click here, or click down here, or click somewhere. Right, guys, we are back. ASMR God. What is this fluffy thing even? Bang. As the title of the video says, today we are figuring out if we can grade with ARS from the West with no, there's a middleman necessary, but no actual middleman necessary because they charge a fucking, I've looked on eBay, there are ARS, what are they called? Consignment proxy, whatever services, and they are so expensive. So right, today is January 17th. I have actually already done my appraisal, as in I've already signed up for it, as soon as it came out, just in case, but I think it's still open. So you can see the general appraisal. They'll announce this on Twitter when the next appraisal is always. You can see the next one is between January 17th at 7 p.m. to Sunday, but it can go before. Last time I signed up, it was gone within 2 hours, but I think it's still up now. So simple thing to do is you can check what time it is in Tokyo. It's now 1:40. So obviously it opened at 7 p.m. in Tokyo. The next express appraisal will be in late February, and they'll announce the time. So anyway, you just do request an appraisal. You can see exactly what you need to do here. The step one is literally, all you do is apply for the appraisal. You don't need anything more than your address. So I just went like this, general appraisal application form. And then here, I'm not gonna put it in because it'll just leak my black ship address. But you basically just input your black ship address. It's as simple as that. Your email, I would say Outlook addresses you don't get receive an email. So I'd use a Gmail here. I use the black ship phone number here, and for the number of appraisals, I just selected 20. And that's literally all you need to do. You just put in your name in English, the name in katakana, whatever. You do the postcode of the black ship, you do the return address, you do your email, and you do 20 slots. That's literally as simple as that. And then you'll get an email confirmation with your application number, and that's kind of what brings you to the next step. So if I go to application here, the next step is download and print the application form and fill in the necessary information. So before they didn't have this, but they actually have an online form now, which is a lot more easy to use and simple. So, blah, 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 you agree. No, I have to go all the way down. I agree. Leo Hater is my name. To the next. So I'm going to want to avoid all of this, but I think it's now time to swap the camera to the cards and I can show you how to input. So yeah, let's get OBS up. Stop recording. Right, so here we go. We are now on the appraisal form. I actually did not realize that if you want to reholder a card, there is an option for that. So this card was originally going to be in this 20 card submission, but it's actually going to go separately. Let me just quickly talk about that because I'm going to fill that out afterwards. If I show you here, that would actually go under the holder change. I assumed this was reholders, the holder change, but it's not. So I'm guessing this will go within here. It'll be 4,000 yen for the holder change. And I'll be able to, if I show you here, if I do holder change appraisal, I'll be able to do PSA, blah, 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 and I'd be able to set a minimum grade of, for example, 10. So, yeah, that's what I'm going to do for this Dialga. That's going to go in a separate little box. Right, so, let's get started. Let's just show you how to fill this in. So I am not doing a holder change appraisal. I'm doing general appraisal. So firstly, card title. I'm pretty sure card title is the brand, so it's Pokemon. The publication year of this Entei from Shining Darkness, I think, is 2007. Will you fit in here? Yes, you will. So this is from 2007. And then card name would be Ente in Japanese. Literally, just like this. Boom. Boom. Here. Just one of those. The price range is the bottom range. No minimum grade, I don't care what grade it gets. Caption language, Japanese. Certificate, yes. And then you can also select it a minimum grade for a certificate. Like if it grades a 6, I don't want a certificate for it, but I'm just going to ask for a certificate for every card. So it's as simple as that. Let's do one more just to show you. So just you add. So the Entei is now done. We now have here the Shauna from Best of XY. I would do Shauna Pokemon. I'm so bad at typing with this keyboard. Name. Sana. I want to say Best of XY was 2017. So this is again just Pokemon. Best of XY was 2017. Number of sheets. 1. Price range. I want to say it's in this range unless it grades a 10. Grading, no minimum grade. Japanese. Certificate, yes. No minimum grade. So yeah, it's as simple as that. I am now going to speed run the rest of these. Let's get to it. Right, so we have now filled in our 2 forms. You didn't see the second one, but I quickly opened up an appraisal request for a reholder, which is obviously the Dialga EX. So I actually realized I didn't really go into depth with how. Basically, they only accept national shipments. So I spoke to Blackship and they said it's possible that I can send to Blackship from Europe, and then they would send from Blackship to ARS. So that's kind of how it's going to go. Obviously now it's a little bit more tricky because I need to send 2 different packages because I've got 2 different submissions. But I'm going to include both in the same box, and then you can actually request Blackship to split them when they arrive. So I'll just write it clearly on the bubble wrap. So yeah, the next step now is basically just to pack the 2 submissions with these printed out inside and send them to Blackship. And the next time you'll see me is when these cards have arrived with Blackship. So yeah. Right, so just to quickly show you what I've done. In here there are the 20 cards and the ARS leaflet. I've taped it up. I've written bulk. And in here I have the Dialga card, the Dialga submission form. And I'm literally going to put them both in a bag and then label with FedEx and send directly to my Blackship address. And then when they arrive at Blackship, you are able to request them to split up a package they've received. And I'll do that. I'll literally just say there's 2 boxes inside. Please put separate boxes in my mailbox. So just a quick voiceover explanation of what's going on here. You can see the package arrived at my Blackship address. So firstly, I'm splitting the package in 2 because of course there were 2 separate submissions there. This is probably not something you need to do. This is just something I did because I had that crossover submission and the regular submission. So you see here, I'm just explaining to Blackship, you need to split that up. Blah, 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 confirm. And there's the next clip. You can see that now I have 2 packages in my mailbox, 1 of each. And I'm quickly just showing you, I would ship this now directly to ARS, covering up my addresses, of course. Wait for it. So this is the ARS Appraisal Reception Service address, shipped by Sagawa, which is their national service. No really need for any extras. I did priority because I'm impatient. And as a whale, it's only €2.40, so why not? Keep original box. Okay. Blah, blah, blah. Ship. The end of my credit card. It doesn't really matter. You can't do anything with that, I hope. Ship. Submission took around 2 months to complete. Once it's complete, you receive this email. You can see there the bank details of ARS. With those bank details, you should transfer. I used Wise. I think Wise is the best for doing those international transfers. There's a link below for a discounted rate off your first Wise transfers. So I recommend you use that. So yeah, after that, it gets shipped to your black ship, and I didn't record the next part, which is, of course, shipping from black ship to me, but you'll know how to do that. So yeah, let's skip to the next part, which is receiving the cards. Right, guys, so the time has come where the cards have arrived. I have not actually looked yet. You can see the security seal still on this one. Customs had a little looky, so they've seen before me what I've got. So yeah, I'm actually super excited here. We have all our certificates here. We'll look at those afterwards because I don't want the spoiler. So we have our 20 cards back. It looks like they all got slabbed, as you might hope, as you would hope. Yeah, they all got slabbed. So we have 20 cards here. Let's get straight into it. Firstly, there is one upside down, which means this is the card custom saw. Should we see what they saw first? Oh, bang. Oh, look how nice that is. So to start, we have the Darkrai from the Players Club. I really like this promo set. And as you know from before, I did submit the whole set. So this came out in a grade 10+. Oh, that is so good. Solid start. I'm going to leave the sleeves on this time because I actually really, when I sold some last time, I struggled to find, they're not in order. Unless it's probably a random one was grabbed and was put back in. So next we have the Mew EX from Dragon Blast. This is first edition. And this gets the grade 10. Very nice. I feel like I did grade some random shit in this one. We have the Pokemon Breeder here from Shining Legends. Another really nice one. Super nice texture on this. Actually, these sleeves are really good because they're super clear. It's almost like there isn't a sleeve on there, but there is a sleeve. This got the grade 10. Very nice. We then have the set. We should have the full set of 3 promos here. So this is Blues something. Blues Exploration? No. Blues Tactics? I don't know. It's one of the 3. What? Grade 8? What? Really? I do not remember there being all of that whitening before. Like, I see it now, but 8? Oh, I do see it. But I feel like that wasn't there before. Fuck. That's annoying. We got an 8. They're not in order at all. Let me try and find the... I guess they've been looked at by customs. It's in the other box, the other one. I'm gonna go searching for the set. Because otherwise it's gonna be fucking all over the place, this video. Right, so we have greens there. Right. There's the 3. So... Wait, this one is blues or greens? Fuck, I don't know. I've forgotten. 9. Hey, we got cooked on these. These might be a PSA regrade. A 9. And the most important of the 3. Okay, we got a 10 on the most important of the 3. That is actually really annoying though. Like, that does not deserve an 8. And even this being a 9, like... Yeah, to be honest, the grading, other than the centering, of course, they don't grade centering, but the actual grading standards of ARS is pretty strict. A cool trade to have. I don't know if I'm going to keep them in the cases. Maybe this one I do, and the other 2 I crack and sell. I don't know. That is just annoying. That is just straight up annoying. Such is life. Put these 3 together. Oh, no. Instead, like that. Let's go in search of the rest of the players promo set. No, okay, let's just go through. We have a grass and fire deck Arceus, just normal here. This got a grade 10. Very nice. We have the Players Club Palkia. Look at the hollow pattern on that. And a swirl. This gets the 9. This was literally fresh out the pack. I don't even see what would have given that 9. Bro, I got cooked on this ARS submission. What's going on? We have the Dialga Players promo. Nice big orb hollow there. 10 plus. That might have to get kept. Unless I sell the set together, that might actually have to get kept. 10 plus Dialga. With a nice fucking orb on there. We can put that up there for now. That can sit up there. We have now the Manaphy. Again, super nice. 10 plus. Yeah, that's a fucking good one. Even centering looks good on that. Very nice. Next, we have the Psychic and Lightning deck Arceus. This one's got a swirl around the head. 10. I think they both got 10s, right? Yeah, both 10s. Very nice. Now we get to the starters from the Players promo. So we have the Chimchar here in 10 plus. Very nice. Which is kind of what you expect. These come out of the packet really nice. And I literally opened these all fresh. And the last one in this box is the... this is the Battle Road version of the Space-Time Distortion. And this got a 10. Very nice. That's the first box done. Next, we have the Turtwig from the Players promos. Again, just like really nice hollow pattern there. 10 plus. Kind of expected to get... That's why I was so surprised at like the Palkia and stuff. Right, these are hard to grade. I'd be very happy with the 10 on this. Oh, I see something down there. I think it's dust. We have the Black Curium EX. Super nice in that slab. 10 plus. Very, very nice. Oh, I'm super happy with that. 10 plus. So in theory, this is a perfect card. I mean, yeah. I don't know about you, but I do not see anything wrong with that. I'm just like some of the 8s and stuff, I'm just surprised, to be honest. Bang. And the last card from the Players promo set, I think. This is the Piplup. Nice swirl by the feet. Another 10 plus. Very nice. So I think the Turtwig and the Piplup both got 10 pluses. And they all got 10 pluses. Holy, 10 plus. One thing I am annoyed about is they were not put through sequential. I definitely filled them in the spreadsheet sequential, but they were not. They're not sequential sets. Oh no, they don't even have close. I don't know how the numbers work, to be honest. But yeah, we have a 10 plus starter trio set there. That's pretty nice. This is a very, very big one. We have a best of XY Shauna. This was the biggest card from the submission. I was really hoping for a 10 on this. Please. Let's fucking go, baby. Grade 10, Shauna, best of XY. Super, super nice. I paid a lot of money for this roll. A lot of money. This is another one I have high hopes for. This was like, this card is super hard to find with nice centering. But this was a really nice centered copy of the Shining Mewtwo. I really, really, really like this card. And it looked perfect to me. Bang. Grade 10 on the Shining Mewtwo. From Shining Legends, of course. We have 2 cards left. Actually, not too exciting. Oh, I've just looked at the grades of both. You idiot. Right. Firstly, we have the Entei. I think this is Shining Darkness Unlimited. And unluckily, we got the 9. And the last card in the submission, we do have the Grass and Fire deck Arceus, which unfortunately also got the 9. So that's everything. Let's have a quick look at the certificates. I have to say, the grades were not on my side this time. Quite a few 8s and 9s there. Even though I did go through these cards quite meticulously. But yeah, that's life. here is our certificates. So yeah, of course, there'll be one to correspond with every card. That's a 10 plus from 2012. Hey, that's the Kieran. So those go together. And of course, the 10 plus cards, this is actual real gold leaf, I think. Very nice. The 8, silver. I don't think it's real silver. 9, 9, 9, 9. Fucking a lot of 9s, eh? 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10 plus, 10 plus, 10 plus, 10. Well, and a lot of 10 pluses. But actually, you can see. I didn't even mention it, but this is from the same. This is also from the submission. But this was a part of This was a PSA crossover, and it did arrive earlier than the rest. So this actually got crossover to 10. Forgot to mention. So yeah. I'll probably cut it now, and I'll talk a bit about the price breakdown, what it costed me to get everything graded, etc. And yeah, see you back in a minute. So to finish here, you see the total price breakdown, what it cost me. So the total cost for the submission for me was 688.89 euros for the 20 cards, which I broke down into a per card. But of course, I did have upcharges on 3 cards, I believe. So if there was no upcharges, you see at the bottom, we have 34.92 USD per card, 39.41 euros, or 27.01 pounds per card, which isn't cheap. But you have to think about, I did ship it from me to them, to black ship to ARS to black ship to me. So there's a lot of extra steps. And of course, it's not easy. For now, for the time being, while ARS do not offer their own international submission process, it's just what you're going to have to do. So yeah, let me know if you enjoyed the video. What do you think? Are you going to try and submit with ARS in future? It's obviously not cheap, but the product is super cool, and there's just nothing like it on this side of the world so far. So yeah, hope you enjoy, guys. Catch you on the next one.